Welcome to Lifestyles of the Strange and Exotic. Attempting something different haul, since when I seem to film, you're always blinded by a light that's always inconveniently placed. So it's like, the only place I have to put you, that you're just the right height, the light is always behind me. So you'll just get a different view of different crap. Uh-oh, this is what he got. At least it's different scenery at this point. Anything wonderful? No? Okay. I'm like, wow, extra free time. I'm not sure what to do with myself today. So, we didn't go to see my spare grandmother because he's got the sniffles. But I figured, okay, well, that frees me up some time to do some errands. So, it's always easier to go to the Weld and then get your gas because it's on the other side of the road. And what the hell is wrong with you, Cumberlands? You get rid of the... not Rocky Road, what was it? The Almond Joy. Was it Almond Joy and Mounds? I think it was the Almond Joy coffee. Hot, you get the chocolate part that kind of comes through the mocha part. Cold, you get the coconut part. It's great hot or cold. Going to get some. It's my favorite one. Got rid of it, and they have banana bread coffee. Why, people? Cumberlands, who the hell wants to drink their stupid banana bread? No! Screw you. So, on that note, these are the things I kind of picked up today and a couple of things I picked up previously. So, no. I'm going to make a grab bag. Now, it's not fair that all the bigger people seem to have the better scrubs. So, I'm just allergic to that. But I, even though this is going to be super huge on me, this had to be mine. Come on. Pass this up. Oh, hell to the no. It's Jack in very dashing poses. And this is what, a 3XL? So you can put at least 2 in me. So I'm like, okay, well, at least it'll just be super huge on me. But I couldn't pass up Jack. Come on. And Tim Burton's, of course, The Nightmare Before Christmas. And I like the pretty bats and the barbed wire. But even though it's going to be huge, it's still going to be awesome. So I'll get rid of my keys. So that'll be worn the next time I gotta do my thing. And they had a couple of different Halloween themed ones, which are really kind of hard to come by because nobody else wants to give those awesome tops up. And they had one with like a haunted house, and I think I have like a t-shirt kind of set up like that with like bats, but there was like neon green on it too, but that was like 2XL, and that looked even bigger than this one. So I'm like, yeah, the green kind of ruined it for me. It's like, make just like a pretty bats. And they had like Scooby-Doo and, you know, the themed Halloween ones. I'm like, no, this is the theme that I want. So, even though it's huge, it is going to be mine. I just add it over here to be worn. And the next thing I got, I'm not even going to use these. I'm going to put them in a cup and display them. Because these are just so freaking cool. They're colored pencils, but they're like sticks of wood. And here's my awesome stick of wood. That's from a Rose of Sharon tree that they killed at my grandmother's. So, and it was just lying on the ground, so I thought it was really pretty. So it is my lovely stick. My stick of truth. Reference down below. So I just thought these are kind of nifty, but I'm not quite sure how they're made. I mean, they look like legit bark. And each one is kind of, you know, unique to itself, like an actual stick. I don't know, because it looks and feels like real bark, and it looks like here's one of the knobs they took off, but how in the hell do you make something like this? So I don't know if these were, you know, commercially made, or if they're like an artisan pencil. See, here's one that's got kind of like a really cool curve to it. Yeah, they're real sticks. If these are artisan made, these are freaking awesome. Skills I will never achieve. Another one. I have no idea how you make. That's kind of a cool one, just about the right size for me. Nice big one with a pink one. It's just freaking awesome. I have no idea how you make pencils out of twigs. And these were $2. Nice big one with the green. Another little one with the yellow. I don't know what kind of wood this is, if it's just your regular maple or general tree. So yeah, those just got me an awesome factor, so I'll put them in a little something and just have them to look at because they're cool. Because as if I don't have enough, color pencils anyway, so why ruin the cool ones? And the other thing I got today were a whole shitload of, I call it ribbon, Mother called it something else, but the wide ribbon like this makes perfect barrettes, because I used up what my spare grandmother gave me, and they made beautiful bows. So the wider the bow, the kind of the bigger the circle you get. So that's why I got this. So this would be really, really cool. And this was again $2, but you get like a buttload of it too. So they're really, really pretty. Everyday special, 2 yards. That'll make a lot of bows. It'd be like a similar bow, but you can put stuff in the middle too. So maybe I'll make new ones of those, because mine are kind of, everybody's seen them, and the little ones are okay, but they're just kind of boring. So that was for that, made for barrettes. And that was the wonder of today. I'm allergic to outside. And what I got previously was, yes, I know, I'm a bag whore, we all know that. It's part of the chromosome deal. And, I'm always looking for, some nice messenger bags, but this is kind of more like an attaché case attached to a strap. And this is from Nine West, which I think comes out of Sears, so this is probably like a $50 bag. And I still don't know if it's like, Mother's like, is this real leather? And I'm like, I don't think so. I assume it's just sort of the fake stuff. Sometimes it's really hard to tell. And you've got your nice little thing in the back, which came in useful today with the actual snap. And I like the 2 pockets in the front. And it just goes Nine West on the inside. But you have like a little extra piece here that's kind of padded for like your laptop or tablet or whatever. Which is one main reason I got it, because it's got, a little padding. Not much room for other stuff unless you, I'm not even sure what's in here. Oh, are you leather? There's no like tag in here that says, made in China. There's a bunch of hole punch holes in here. It's like a business person must have had this. But I see not. Well, is this a tag? Again. Never have a hair tie when I need one. You can see something. Well, I see more than I did. There. Nine West, nope. Nine West, made in China, all man-made materials. Which is kind of what I thought. And I paid, what, $4 for this? But I'm still trying to master the clasps. There's always that learning curve when you get a new purse, right? Trying to remember where your stuff is in the purse, and then trying to remember the clasp, because this side's a little more wonky than the other side. So I'm still trying to figure that out. There we go. And I like the handle, so very nice, but very heavy. And the last thing I've got, as my brain's going squirrel, this I got for simple sentimental reasons. Now, I thought his was a hammer, but when she kind of mentioned it was a screwdriver, I kind of remembered I think it was a giant screwdriver. It is this. Now, my grandpa had one, and it was on the fireplace long before I was born, probably when Mother was a kid too. And it just reminded me of that because it had, you know, the handle and stuff. So, but it didn't have a price on it. So I'm like, okay. But the cool thing about this is, ta-da! Ta-da! And what was amazing is that the tiniest one is even in here still. The fact that all the pieces are in here just floored me. So I picked it up and I'm like, okay, I'll pay maybe like $3 or something for it because, you know, it reminded me of Grandpa. And I asked my spare grandpa, you know, you remember this? Yeah, I remember this when I was a kid, and this was like, you know, pre-World War II. So this thing has got to be like 60 years old at least. Even though, well, yeah, it wouldn't be 60 years. 50, no. It'd be what, 70 years World War II? 40? See, 50 years? I don't know, but it's really, really, really old. So I'm thinking, and I saw like a wrench that was kind of in the same era, but I don't need a wrench. So I go up to the thing, and it was like the young guy. And I'm like, okay, well, I want the bag, and I want this too. And it's like, but there's no price for it. Looks at me like, 50 cents? Yeah, sure. So I got this for 50 cents. Like, thank you. So, I don't know if Grandpa would be proud or not. But, call it my check hammer there. But it's kind of cool just as a practical thing too. Because the only hammer that's kind of tiny is this one. But it's still kind of one big for my freakishly tiny little hands. And if you're hammering in a tiny little space like I was making my cabinets and stuff, it's still kind of too big. So a hammer this size is perfect for the really hard to get to places. So they knew what they were doing pre-World War II. So that is happy. So I debate whether I want to use this, though I'll probably put it in my tools anyway. So sentimental and useful. And Bud. I guess that's it. Somebody gave me cooties. You gave me cooties. Alrighty. I'll shut up now. Thank you for watching. Do remember to comment, rate, share, and subscribe. There's always room for one more at the Strange and Exotic. And if I remember and this kind of comes out right in editing, maybe this is the view you shall get. Because I thought about putting you up there, but then that's just awkward. So far we'll see if this works. Bye! Except my arms are too tiny to turn off camera.